Hi, hey, and all those other greetings, Spit Adventurers. I'm Jixpins, welcoming you guys back to my Gaming in a Boxing channel, where today we have some more Sonic Frontiers. In the previous episode, we ended up going through some cyberspace levels, getting some Chaos Emeralds, and all in all, having a grand old time. And today, it's been a very interesting day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's almost 1 a.m., so I have to make sure I'm not too loud, because I don't want to disturb my roommate. And I also just recorded Splatoon, so if you're like, Spins, why is your hair so flat and so, like, matted? It's because for an hour I was wearing the bunny hood, and it kind of makes my hair all, like, flat but also staticky at the same time, and it feels a little bit weird. But we're recording without it. I wanted to do some Frontiers because I'm wearing my Big the Cat Froggy shirt, which I actually was going to do this yesterday, but things didn't work out. So we're doing it now. Anyway, though, it's time to jump back into this. It has been a little bit, so I don't necessarily remember everything that we had just done. So I'm going to have to be a little bit, I'm going to have to improvise a little bit here. But I do at least see the beam of light and the tank. Okay. Oh, I didn't think we were about to go into Beyblade hell really quick. Okay, now the question is, okay, so we can jump, we can homing attack. Okay, so we can only really homing attack, so we cannot wind this thing, which is something I'm gonna have to keep in mind. Only homing attack when it's not flaming. When it's not making a hot take on Twitter, then we're good. Oh, we also can't Phantom Rush either, which is very interesting. It's a very strange boss, especially since it's like, you're in the desert, but also water. Okay, I'm gonna also kick him, because he deserves it. You deserve a large amount of kicks for the Phantom... Game? Oh, because it decided to go back into a cutscene when we were in Phantom Rush. It just had us go to the bottom and was like, you're not allowed to hit this anymore. You do realize this, right? Okay, so we also cannot homing attack it for too long. Otherwise, it's gonna get mad at us. So that's good to know. It's a very strange and interesting boss at the same time. But you know what? I'm here for it. Oh, dude, perfect timing. Okay, gonna immediately Phantom Rush ya. And hope for the best. Yeah, get the loop in. And some more Phantom Rush. Please kill it, because that would be amazing. Oh, dude. We just got frozen in the whole Phantom Rush thing. So there was like 3 Sonics on the screen at the exact same time, which is freaking amazing. Yo, what's going on here? We got some, like, desert thing going on? Oh, shoot, and some laser dude? Nah, man, I'm not here to get assassinated. I'm here to save the world. You know, that robot kind of reminded me of one from Sonic X, where it's like, some gun. I don't fully remember what it does, but then it gets all sad and stuff. I know that's not very specific at all, but if you have seen any of Sonic X and you remember what I'm talking about, feel free to be like, oh yeah, I know what that is. This is what the robot is. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot. So increasing speed, and my one college friend did tell me that increasing speed does not help in cyberspace. I could have sworn it did, but also he's finished this game and done speedrunning in places like cyberspace. So I'm going to take his word for it against my own, because I do have a tendency to be like, oh yeah, this is definitely how this is, just because it's in my head that it's like that, and then I find out that no, I was wrong. Also, I really don't remember this area, even though I was clearly here for cyberspace. I guess it's very possible that I could have just completely skipped over that entire area, because we had a lot of Cocos. Way too many to have deposited any in this area. so there's that to keep in mind. Ooh, let's go. Good old metal. Alright, and we get to do another one of these puzzles. Or not. Or the game will be like, but what if you didn't do this puzzle? Like, wouldn't that be rad? Oh, I already freaked this up. Let's play it out anyway, though, because maybe if I'm smart about this... Oh, dude! Oh, dude! I so thought I messed it up, but we didn't mess it up! Let's go! That's how we do it around here. And we somehow just got, like, a ton of skill stuff. Which means that we can actually get that one ability that was on the skill tree, because it was only 40. Yeah, we're only 5 minutes in and we can already get that. Jeez. Okay, so what is this? Spin Slash? That's so cool. B during combo. Surround an enemy with multi-hit spinning attacks? Yes, please. And of course, it's automatically going to have us go into combo, which is completely fine. Okay, so during combo, press B. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. And it gets you to Phantom Rush pretty quickly, too. For a second, I was like, it's not really doing much, but I guess the more powerful it's going to be, it's going to have to charge, right? Like, that just makes sense. Okay. And, of course, we're going to end up getting that, but we're not going to get that right now. It's kind of wild that we've already almost finished the skill tree, though. Like, I don't know how to feel about that, but what I do know how to feel about is the fact that we're actually about to get DLC for 2023 for this game, and there's going to be other playable characters in this, and I'm so excited. It's not just one. It's like Tails, Knuckles, Amy. It's so exciting. And if that does well, who knows what else they're going to do, because they already have like 3 things planned out. So, I don't know. And it's free. Like, that's insanely cool. No, I don't want to transfer anything, dude. I'm vibing here. But I do find it funny, though, that I almost just immediately am like, yeah, ring capacity is not going to be that useful. Like, it is useful, don't get me wrong. Oh yeah, deal 100 damage in the time limit? Yeah, that's fine. We can do that easy! One attack was just 42 damage. Beautiful. That's not even a lot of our strength either. And the fun thing too is that we still haven't found the fishing spot. Now, I don't know if the fishing spot, if you have to 100% it per area, or if it's like a combination kind of a thing. That's definitely a big question that I do have for that. Whoa, this is wild. Oh, dude, and then we got sniped by this jerk? How dare you? What nerve do you think you have, sir? Yeah, I literally just have to come over to you and say hi to your mother for me, and you just die. You're like, oh god, you know my mother. And that's just enough to make you scared. And die, apparently. I guess, to be fair, if somebody came up to me very authoritatively, it didn't go well at all, and I found out they were very close to one of my parents, I would kind of die inside a little bit too. The only difference is, like, I would die inside. He just died. So, I mean, he just knows. It's like the equivalent of that happening, except the person's a celebrity. You know? Like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson instead of, you know, like, a regular person. I mean, there's not a lot of opportunities where that would happen with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but, like, I don't know. You know? Okay, I need to get back up there because I derped. Mostly because I was talking too much about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. That's the one thing that would have been nice from Breath of the Wild for them to to also put in here is climbing. Because sometimes it's like, I just don't want to deal with going through all of this stuff again. You know what I mean? Especially for this area, like, you just fall, like, a freaking lot. But yeah, either way, though, we do still have quite a bit to do, and what I was trying to do was get to that marker. And I did, you know, the exact opposite of that. So, the marker is over here. Now, the question is, can I talk to Knuckles? I can! Even with the sky falling. Even in a Chicken Little moment. And a little Coco just spawned inside of him. Oh, is this supposed to be like a Coco army? Oh, no. Oh, I don't like where this is going already.
These Coco are supposed to link up with another unit, but an enemy has them pinned down here.
Aren't you supposed to be helping find the emeralds?
I can do
I want to
both.
keep talking to
Hurry
you.
up if you want in on the fight.
No, Knuckles, Knuckles, people are gonna die, Knuckles. Please, Knuckles, don't do this to me. Take all the Cocos back to Knuckles. Sonic can speed things up by carrying the Cocos. But the towers will also speed up. Can I kill the towers? Is that a possibility? Or do we just have to, like, go through this and hope for the best? Oh, so they don't die, but Sonic, you know, of course, Sonic. Oh, you have to hit Y? Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I'm already dead. That's cool. That's cool. Well, to be fair, like, I didn't expect it to be Y. I thought we just ran into them and it picked them up. I thought we could, like, kill them. You know, I don't know why they're so worried. They're literally in the middle of getting crushed. Like, and they're perfectly fine. Us, however, we get crushed, we're screwed. Do we just lose them if... Why do we need to save them? They're perfectly fine. Like, not to be that person, but they're not in danger at all. I mean, yes, they are getting crushed to death, but they're not taking any damage. Okay, so can I... Okay. I don't know what's happening. Oh, so if you have too much, they just decide, oh, let's speed these up too. Okay, sure. No, it's fine. I just didn't understand how this worked. Because it's weird, because it says you could speed up, and I just was like, oh, it's from boosting. And it's like, no. It's from grabbing more Cocos from them dying. Or almost dying, you know? Okay, it's fine. We just have to wait for these weird spikes that are just not going to sync up at all. And we just need 2 more, so I'm just going to be patient, because for some reason... That was a hitbox. Okay, this is weird. This is a weird one. I don't understand why this one doesn't have a timer, because, like, supposedly this is the one where they would die, but they're also in the middle of being crushed, and they're fine, and they're asking the fleshy hedgehog to help them. You know, the thing that won't die from... The thing that would die from getting crushed from this, when they wouldn't, and that's a little weird to me. I don't know. Is it really selfish of me to be like, shouldn't we be more concerned about ourselves that can't die from this than the people that... Oh my god, I'm trying to say the opposite. Shouldn't we be concerned about the person that can die from this as opposed to the people who can't? Oh, because they're not getting crushed by it. They're in the middle. Okay, I understand now. I misunderstood how this was working. Okay, this is weird. Like, carrying more of these just makes Sonic go on a speed trip. Okay, my apologies. That entire rambling was completely pointless. Oh no, we're getting a Chaos Emerald. I knew we were getting a Chaos Emerald, but you know what that means? Death. Okay, well, we can't talk to Knuckles anymore.
Now let's link up with the main force.
Yeah, you make a great supervisor, Nux. Maybe try fighting next time, though.
He is aware of what the Coco are, isn't he? Why does he try to help them when their fate is already decided?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, and I don't like it. Like, I mean, everybody is destined to die, Sage. That's how mortality works. But, like, are these guys even more destined to die? Because if so, that's very depressing. Oh, god dang, I was trying to get the thing. It's fine. We'll eventually come back and get it. I'm not that concerned. What I am concerned about is grabbing this emerald, wherever it may be, which I think it's up here. And now, for some reason, I'm just obsessed with the idea of just homing attacking, or sorry, boosting up to everything. I don't know why that's now an obsession of mine, but it is. Yeah, I'm not concerned about you guys. Oh my god, am I really just like one notch too slow to get on to... Oh, it's just that I'm dumb. Okay, this is the dummy episode. Okay, I understand. In every single playthrough that I do, there has to at least be a few of them. Just randomly throughout the playthrough, there will always be ones where I'm just incredibly stupid. And that's what this episode is. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, because I'd like to say it wouldn't be a common thing, but it happens a little more often than I'd like to admit. Okay. I will say, though, I will be very pleased if this gets us towards the Chaos Emerald. Or a medal. You know, medal's fine. Because that's the thing. That's the nice thing about this game, is that I just feel like I'm never wasting my time. There's always at least something making me feel like I'm progressing, even when I'm just not going the right way. Okay, I'm also just going to take a hunch here. Just because they're in circles. I know that doesn't necessarily mean there's something, but sometimes it does. Oh, that... Interesting. Okay. That is not where I thought that was going to take us. Speaking of, though, I bet I know where this is going to take us. To the Emerald! Da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Chaos Emerald. Oh, crap, I'm dead. Well, that's unfortunate. Speed plus not paying attention plus singing Indiana Jones equals death. I may have, you know, had to leave trigonometry, but I can at least do that math. I also can't just sit still and let the game just work for me. I have to ruin it. Apparently. Out of all the places to randomly just die spins, that was probably the saddest. Because that was like the most guaranteed thing. Okay, well, I made that work, at least. Am I going towards the Chaos Emerald, yes or no? Because I can't tell. Okay, so we can go up here. Thank you. This also reminds me of a stage from Shadow the Hedgehog. I know it's not, but it just, with the art style and how it's structured, it just has that vibe. I can picture it in my head, but I can't think of the name. It's that one towering one where you have to activate some weird orbs or just tell Black Doom, nah, fam. I'm good. I'm not going to do that. Oh, perfect. So the Cast Emerald and Knuckles are both here. I think I'm going to start with talking Knuckles and then grab this Cast Emerald. Because sometimes you grab the Cast Emerald and it's like, but now you're dead. Okay, not that, but like now you're in a cutscene.
What do you think of
Makes
the
more
sires
sense.
being used to contain the Chaos Emeralds?
Contain? No. I think they're meant to protect them. Even harness their power. You've experienced yourself the limitless power of the Chaos Emeralds. Even if they didn't have them all, a couple would have provided more than enough energy to live comfortably.
Enough to power the ruins, cyberspace. I wonder if the ancients somehow lost their access to the emeralds, would that have caused them to disappear?
That's an interesting thought. I mean, they have to let you keep accessing it, but it would be funny if, like, the more Chaos Emeralds you collected, they were like, oh, you can't get through cyberspace because you powered it down. But I'm also glad that they're not like, oh, you have to put this Chaos Emerald in this random pillar to get this thing to work. Because some games will do that, and then it's like, oh, this is obnoxious. But thankfully, they did not do that. Sorry, weird things happening right now. Now, the question is, where should I go now? And the answer is currently being presented to me. But I would also like to find the big fishing spot. I know, something that I never thought I would say in my entire life in a modern Sonic game in 2022. But here we are. I'd like to find that, though, because we have so many of those fishing tokens. And I'd like to just kind of, like, get a few things, you know? I just think that would be a little bit helpful. Oh my god, we're making the game freak out a little bit. Don't worry, dude. Make it nice and swift for you. Oh, he tried. He tried extremely hard. No, I'm good, dude. Hey, let's go into the tornado. Ah, dude, that was so beautiful. Yeah, I don't even really know how I activated that because it's been so long I don't know the buttons. But it was probably from like the automatic one, which apparently you can turn that off. But I don't want to turn that off like ever. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the idea of, because we don't want to disconnect any of these. Okay, we got it. Dude, we're just rocking these. Usually I'd be terrible at puzzles like this, but today, nah, I'm just first trying these. Getting the map all cleaned up and stuff, which is nice because that means we'll have a lot less to do on the cleanup episode for this world. Which, man, I haven't edited that yet, but I'm very scared to. Because I know that it's gonna be like just an absolute pain to do the editing for that. Okay, I don't know what's there, but honestly, I'm not that worried about it right now. Okay, just random fishing stuff. Ooh, and a post. Okay, good signs. Maybe for Big the Cat, or Sonic joining the Olympics again. I don't know. It's hard to say. I would love to see another Winter Olympics for Mario and Sonic, but I don't think it's gonna happen. There's also a few problems with it though, and that's just that like the last few that they've done just have not been good at all. Which I wish I didn't have to say that, but it's just the truth, you know? Oh wow, I was not being smart there. Oh yeah, right, because you have to knock him into the shock one, and then you can go after him. Okay, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I fought him. I know I didn't have this problem the first time I fought him, but still, I have to figure out how the heck this whole thing works, you know? It's okay, dude. You can go for the shocks. You can go for it. Or I could just can just constantly silo you and just hope for the best. Or I can say sayonara. Or not. Dude, I totally thought we were just about to bounce him there. What the heck is this about? Last time I just completely destroyed him, so I was not expecting whatever the heck this is. So I'm just gonna do this to him again. Hey, destroying your arms! Taking a bounce. Oh, I see, so you have to Psy-loop him to get rid of his arms. Okay, I understand how this works now. It's just that I got so lucky the last time that I had absolutely no idea how it works. But now, I figured it out. Okay. So that's neat. And now, because we figured it out, we're free to go wherever... Oh! Sorry, I thought I was about to die there, which is bad because I just made, like, the loudest noise possible. Oh, man. The goal, Spins, is to make your roommate not hate you. That's going to be very hard if you're making very loud noises at 1 in the morning. But the fun thing is, we have another cyberspace level, and that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that we could get through all of these before we got all the Chaos Emeralds and stuff. But I don't remember if we're on 6 or 7. So even if this is 2-7, I'm gonna have to check. But I don't know if we're gonna even have the map. Or, sorry, not back in. We're gonna jump into cyberspace. My God. Like I said, it's a stupid episode. I'm a little loopy, you know? Yeah. Tower control. Or, sorry. For Splatoon 3, I was playing tower control. And, it didn't necessarily go well. It was Mahi Mahi and the new one. And it turns out, tower control for those are pretty much whoever just violently goes for it is the winner. Oh, dude, this is just straight up classic Sonic Generations level. Okay. I mean, I'm down for it. That was a pretty fun level. I mean, it's not necessarily my favorite out of all the levels, but cool to see it return. The question, though, how are the red rings going to be? By the way, that does not count for the counter because I did not complain about it. I just asked. So, editing Spins, don't put it up yet. It's only if I complain about them. All right, there we go. First one obtained. Ooh, a little bit of a slide. Yeah, this first run is pretty much almost always going to be dedicated to trying to figure out where the heck the red rings are. And then after that, it's going to be trying to get S ranks and such. Now, I did see a red ring. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, what the? Oh, because I turned around. Okay, that was just me being a derp. Yeah, okay, so you can just straight up skip that, which is nice. And you just apparently really like the left for some reason. I don't know why. Again, not complaining. I'm just saying that the red ring likes the left. You know, it's just, it favors it. That's it. Ah, yes, destruction. Glad they kept the destruction, even if it necessarily maybe doesn't make sense in this context. But I will take it. You know, also think about it. Considering that it was linked to Sky Sanctuary with how Knuckles got here, it actually does make sense that they have this in the game. So that's actually kind of cool that they thought about that. Alright, let's see. Going up, and bonk you. And going down. Nice, nice. Wait a second. I see you. Zap. I don't know why that's been my new reference that I've been making, but for some weird reason, it has been. Game? Am I going crazy, or did it just decide not to have me boost? Like, okay, so it reminds me of... I watched a Sonic Generations video where they modded Mario from Mario 64 into the game. And the one guy had to go through this section, and Mario just could not zoom through it. Because it's 64 physics and all that stuff. So it just wouldn't work. So that's what it's reminding me of, because as I'm trying to boost, it's either not boosting or like, I don't know, it's just acting very weird. So I'm gonna have to get onto it in a more... But how am I gonna... Okay, yeah, you basically... I think what was happening is that I was getting on it, and it was activating as I was getting on it, which was screwing me. I will say that I will praise the Red Ring now, because in Generations, what it did, which granted it was for replayability, but what they used to have it as was where you had to go all 3 paths to be able to get it. Okay, the other challenge, by the way, was just getting 30 rings. So I'm gonna just straight up focus on that. If I don't get the S rank, that's okay. Well, if I do something stupid like that, then I will reset. No. There's not one more ring, is there? God dang it. God dang it. Oh, I just had to mess up on that. That's so unfortunate. But I did get the S rank. It's just unfortunate because I hit the spike. Oh no, I just didn't leave. Oh my god. It's fine. We'll go back in. Guys, I did it. I got one more ring. I mean, granted it was, you know, collecting 30. But that's not the point. I got one more ring, meaning we got the one more vault key. So we finished 2-7. Feeling pretty good about that. Cleared all the missions. So yeah, this may have been the Spins Be Stupid episode, but I feel like we did a pretty good job this time around. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Shows up that but no love. Brother, mother, sister, father, iguana, Sonic's broken ankle. I mean, I guess if I go up hills, like, my feet do that for a second, but, like, if it's that much, then I don't know, man. Oh, yeah, that's definitely broken, buddy. That's extremely broken. Is that Oh, because we're standing still, the Cocos spawned. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and keep Doe safe. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you look over to the left, you can see the playlist for this series, as well as a fun video, and if you scroll your eyes over to the right, you can subscribe to the channel, as well as see a video from my archives, or some such thing that I've decided to put there. Anyway, though, hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next time.